Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are pushing for the release of a House ethics report into alleged sexual misconduct by Matt Gaetz. A top Democrat on the committee tells CBS News why she thinks it's imperative that the report be released publicly.
It absolutely should be released to the public, and it should certainly be released to the Senate, and I think it should be released to the public, as we have done with many other investigative reports in the past. There is precedent for releasing even after a member has resigned.
All right, I want to bring in CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane, who's joining me now from Capitol Hill. All right, Scott, so some lawmakers want that report to be made public. Is it simply a matter of time before we see it?
If it's going to be leaked, yeah, it's a matter of time. If it's going to be formally released, well, that's up in the air. Vlad, we know the House Ethics Panel, the ones who have this report in their hands, meet tomorrow. Could have a vote tomorrow to decide whether to publicly release this thing. It would have to be a bipartisan vote. It's an evenly split panel, 6 members from each party. Somebody has to go to the other side to get a majority and make this thing public. If it's going to leak, well, yeah, then it's a matter of time, but we wouldn't expect that to happen before tomorrow's meeting. But I can tell you the reality in the U.S. Senate. Members of both parties of the Senate would like to read this thing. The senators who will have to vote on whether to confirm or not confirm Matt Gaetz would like to read through it. That's a bipartisan dynamic. I'll tell you something else that's bipartisan, Vlad. They are just chafing right now at all these questions they're getting about Matt Gaetz. They are reluctantly taking them. They are trying to, in some cases, avoid them. They are now eager to serve as senators and not as responders to Matt Gaetz questions, but right now they are facing the latter, not the former.
All right, Scott, let me ask you about what's happening right now on the Hill, which is that the head of FEMA is testifying. What kind of questions are they getting from lawmakers?
Oh, there's going to be a whole range here, Vlad. Deanne Criswell is coming to the Hill on the heels of these 2 massive hurricanes to which her agency has responded, Helene and Maria. There have been some concerns, some reports that there was a FEMA employee who was urging others to avoid homes and door knocking at homes that had Trump signs. That employee is gone from the agency, was removed in short order, but Criswell will likely answer questions from Republicans about how that possible allegation could be. But also, the administration has just requested nearly $100 billion in emergency disaster funding from Congress. And members of both parties in Congress have been itching to vote on this, too, because there's a backlog of needs in western North Carolina, in Georgia, in Florida, in the wildfire areas out west and in the Northeast. And this money needs to be appropriated in short order. There's a deadline of December 20th, but Vlad, Congress and the administration don't want to wait that long. They say that money was needed yesterday. We'll see how fast they move and what Administrator Criswell says about her agency's needs for that money.
Yeah, indeed. Scott MacFarlane reporting for us this morning. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you.